Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Completed to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 yards.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the
Going on first down. Daniels escapes the pocket. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears take possession of the football. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And the big play is finally put to an end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's Swift on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On play action, Williams bails out of the pocket quick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Williams on the play action. Has it in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Here we go. Check it out. Check it out.
Go.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt, getting it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He finds Brown right side. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he's taken down, but to the quality yardage on that play.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
They've got first down from the 31.
2, 3, rig alert. Check mash.
They run, it's Kronsky-Merritt. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Here we go. Like the Cowboys.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Hits his running back. He's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolf. Rig. Ready.
Trying to run in. Eckler. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders trim the lead to 1. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Keep Luvu there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Rookie middle, firing deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 48.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They just get the play off. Hits him on the out route. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
On the jump.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Run now with Prosky Merritt. And they take him down right along the 30. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, we're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
On first down, here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Daniels keeps it himself. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to take this return out of bounds. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. DeAndre Swift, his intended target there out of the backfield. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Complete right side. Burton has it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Check smash, check smash. Rig, rig. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Daniel's going to keep it. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 19 Tigers.
Now the shotgun give to Eckler. Oh, he loses the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
Well, that was such a nice run with great explosiveness and vision to get free. But you saw who's moving near the end of that, Kate. You almost felt like a little fatigue set in, and that created the opening. What do they say about fatigue? You make cowards out of all men. I'll tell you what fatigue does on a football field. you can lose the ball security in the ball just like that.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. We're at the 2-minute warning, Brock, of what has been a high-scoring game so far. And it's the Bears with a 2nd and 7. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. That's complete. Cole Kmet. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Williams on 1st down. Completed over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. On play action, here's Williams. He rolls to his right. And finds Kmet downfield. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball. Serious up.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Daniels now on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. It's a gain of 22. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. Strike. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Come on, come on.
To the air again, Daniels. His running back hauls it in deep right. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play actually helped them get some points here going into the half. Here comes the final play of our 1st half.
Ready.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards.
Okay, ready?
Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. First and goal, a little bit tougher here.
Let's go now. 19, 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
One final shot before the half. And they will score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie this game at 21. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Devin Duvernay to return it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Duvernay on the return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And this is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasize coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game. Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick about the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Running with Swift out of the gun. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. Apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
19, Panther 50, Panther.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. So second down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Again, it's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit.
For the Bears.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, come on.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Mikey, hey, kid, hurt. Hey, smash.
Option play. Here's a give to Eckler. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
The Bears into the nickel for third down. Throwing from the gun here. They got the football mark, but not the first. That's up just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Quick throw, finds about right. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 by 6.
To throw, Daniels. Flush down out to his left. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
19.
Second and 10 now. Completed left side to Samuel. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious gap. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Kronsky and Merritt on the carry. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Daniels. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. First down throw by Williams. Headed out right. He's running with it. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
First down, Williams to throw. Complete right side, Burton has it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway. We wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throw left side finds Burton. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense up to the line fast. Williams on first down. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within one score in the fourth. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A run, it's cross-key merit. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same path, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. Buying some time right. Daniels hit and he lost the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Dude, I played for coaches, and when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, well, they took advantage.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Daniels off the play action. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Connects on the crosser. And this one won't get there. Looks good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Bears say they got this one, and they did. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being... While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of shotgun, he gets to Swift. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the Commanders' 38-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. This throw is caught. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a fourth-quarter lead. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. Back, go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders now trail by just a point in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. And finds Kmet downfield. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Bears pushing to get within range for a game winner. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now Williams.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. Look at the sideline. That's Odunze. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Oh, that was teaching tape right there.
Called it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Once again, from the 19-yard line, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. It's incomplete.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. He brings it in. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Swift has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Here he is to throw. This is Loveland working right side. And he breaks the tie. That could have won him this game. Brock, touchdown. Santos now for the extra point.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Gravity lying! Rig! Rig! Go!
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
60 Eagles! 60! Trap 60!
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Throwing deep for the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good and stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.